killer and crazy, he kills him. And then
what?
Shadow walks in as to see another one of her parents.
Another trauma!
Nor Shadow ever tell her the truth.
Yo, Sid's an asshole!
What up, Lannister?
Guys, today we are checking out the King of Degenerate anime. Yeah, alright, man. This is gonna be wild. I can already tell this is gonna be a trip, man. Yo, do me a favor, bro. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I already know it's gonna be crazy. Alright, let's just get into it.
This anime is horny.
I have a strong personal desire to wear a thong.
This anime is
my gosh.
really horny.
What anime is this?
Anime is a Discord mod power fantasy.
Yo, not the Discord mod.
So the Eminence in the Shadow, often
The
described
Eminence
as a
of the
blend
Shadow.
between One Punch Man, every isekai ever, and hentai. Now, while
Okay.
anime is kind of shit, you're gonna see this is one of the greatest conflicts in anime history, because beyond the killer jiggle physicsy over the top battles, what lies beneath is an anime that took this concept and blends seriously and made something unique that you can sink your teeth into.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, maybe that was a
horny police.
Now, with most isekai, you have your typical fat loser. He goes outside, gets hit by a truck, and
basically,
been badass with a harem and abs. And what a foolish plot.
Bro never works for it physically. Like, I want an isekai where he transports and he's still the fat dude, but he starts training and becomes that ripped version of himself. It would be so much 10x better than just getting an easy restart. I'm just saying.
Eminence in the Shadow would never do that.
Yeah.
Here we have our main character, Sid, who is not a loser in the real world.
Okay.
An actual badass who manages to pull a girl in the first episode.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, Deku had a whole series.
Bro, what the?
He only got it done in the first episode.
Yeah.
And if he pulled a girl in the real world, you can only imagine how many he pulls when he gets hit by a truck.
A lot.
The answer is 1,000.
1,000 is insane, bro. Save some for the damn continent.
The fact that Sid is a badass, the real catch is that he wants to be a background character.
Okay.
You see, Sid is like Batman, where Batman has Bruce Wayne by day, Sid has Shadow by night.
Ah.
1,000 waifus know his dual identity.
Does he actually have another male compadre in his army?
To hide his true identity, not because of anything like danger to his family and friends.
Yeah.
No, nothing stupid like that.
Oh,
the reason he doesn't want anyone to know who he is because it would ruin his power fantasy.
What?
Yes. I know.
What do you mean?
If you're watching one of my videos, you gotta be pretty dumb because I'm a dumbass. So I'm gonna break down this meta Twilight Zone as complex we got going on here. So Sid is an anime character. Who got isekai'd into a world where he has a harem and is super powerful.
Alright.
He's making up these stories of villains and conflicts for him and his wifus to go pretend to be. Because of the fact that Sid is making up everything, he doesn't believe any of the shit that's going on is real. He thinks they're paid actors. He thinks that his waifu set it up for him.
Oh my god.
Along with him. But the catch is, everything he's saying and all the villains and conflicts he's talking about, it's all actually true. And sir, who? One Piece, what? Is that not the greatest piece of storytelling you've ever heard?
No.
Jokes aside, at least...
Bro, that was some trash, man!
Like, why do you actually watch it then? What is the story? Or is it just waifus running around BSing? And the only real answer about the story is that it is completely indescribable. And we'll see the characters in the story take dark turns.
Alright.
So waifus being way more waifu-y than you may expect. So look out for that. So what I'm getting at is that basically Sid's desire to live out a power fantasy has given the author agency to basically write whatever he wants. Do whatever plot or a princess pays Sid to be her boyfriend. She's betrothed to someone else and wants that guy to fuck off. But then it turns out that someone else not only is a douchebag, but he's an evil cultist that Shadow has to go defeat. And then through that process and time spent paying Sid and being saved by Shadow, the princess falls in love with both Sid
I
and
knew
Shadow.
it, of course.
See, that's pretty cool. Or
no, it's not.
Sid joins a tournament under a false identity, where he destroys everyone until the very end, where he reveals he was Shadow the whole time. And stops the undergoing plot that every tournament arc eventually has. So basically, every storyline just skips the intro and just has rising action, climax, and falling action. Just yeeting out the beginning and the end.
Yeah, it's just because
it's really jarring. You're gonna feel like you accidentally clicked on the wrong season.
Oh my gosh!
Because it's like, what the hell is going on?
That is insane. The whiplash that this show will give you is nuts. It just starts, stops, like crazy hype, done. Crazy hype, done. It's like almost like a cartoon.
Oh, you get used to it and you actually kind of like it. You dig it. It's different. What makes it really interesting is when there's two storylines going on with both Sid and Shadow, and how the writer plays with the concept of Sid not really being virtuous. We see him simp for money all the time. We see Sid lie and deceive his waifus. But if there's one scene that uses degeneracy to explain the overlap between Sid and Shadow, there's none better than this scene in the bath.
Alright, let's see what's going on in the bath. What?
Might I ask you to stop glancing over at my Excalibur?
Oh, what the hell?
You call that thing you have Excalibur?
Damn!
I think the word you're looking for is worm.
Oh! Yo, why is My Hero music playing? What the fuck? What?
What do you mean?
Bro!
Sword is removed from its sheath.
Bro, what are you doing?
Set free to plunder the Garden of Chaos.
What is going on?
This is not even close to the peak of degeneracy we will reach. What this anime has created in terms of horniness, in terms of degeneracy,
Oh my
is one
gosh.
of the craziest anime episodes.
This
of
is
all
insane.
time. With many calling it basically an H anime. It's an episode
It
that joins the
pretty
ranks
much-
of Don in Arcane episode 7. Something
Yeah.
to rival the reveal of Gear
No.
5. Something that
No, yo, you're wildin'.
That being said,
You're
it's
wildin'.
about the might and the power
No.
of Eminence of the Shadow season 2 episode 8.
What
Our
happened in
tale
season 2
begins,
episode
like
8?
many in a cool anime morning.
I gotta
Six
hear this.
two friends burst into his room only to find nothing but
Okay.
a pair of tickets on his bed leading to the
Alright.
opening of a new spa center. They grab the
Okay.
tickets and immediately try and find waifus. Only
Alright,
for
cool.
the first waifu they asked to be a part of Sid's legion of waifus.
Yeah.
Immediately upon interaction, the waifus feel that
Yeah.
their leader Shadow is testing them to see if they'll notice the larger plot going on at the spa. They
Okay.
deliberate and decide that there must be something waiting for them, so they decide to go to the spa.
Oh my
a place of
gosh.
freedom, a place of degeneracy, a place where man and woman alike lose control of their gaze, pushing the boundaries of what
Oh
is
my
allowed in a
gosh.
medium that allows
Is
everything.
it a water
The
park?
girls relax from playing in the water, playing volleyball, or enjoying a bath, only to realize Shadow has given them a day off. Yeah, that was the whole
That-
fucking
that
episode,
was the-
solely
wow.
for fan service.
Bro.
With this many waifus exposing themselves
Oh my
in
gosh.
disregard. The only way you can get a reward like this
Bro.
in real life is if you leave a like and subscribe.
Nah, that plug's crazy.
Subscribe. I'll be honest, when it comes to the larger plot of the series, it's better to just
Yeah.
ignore it. Because trying to figure out the plot sometimes...
I don't think there is a plot.
unsolvable puzzle.
There is no plot.
We're at the spa. Why are we at the spa? Because it's a fucking spa.
Yeah,
We're at the waifus
that's it.
Spa. What, are you too good for waifus now?
Oh my
Huh?
gosh.
You're grown up now. And
Waifus?
characters are too good for you. Well, hey, sometimes waifus and spa are all an episode needs, and that's okay.
Really?
I'm sure, as you can tell by now, there's a lot of double-edged swords in this show. For example,
Clearly.
with any type of satirical anime that has a lot of jokes in it, the
Bro.
more jokes you have, the more likely you're gonna miss. And they do a pretty good
Yeah.
job of always being funny, but there's gonna be some episodes where
Oh
it drags or
gosh.
gets a little annoying. For example,
Yeah.
right, a huge part of the series is that Sid uses his knowledge from his past life to give his legion of waifus ideas where they monetize it to be the first to do it in their world.
Okay.
In terms of clothes, chocolate, music, and
Okay.
so on. So in season 2, the waifus decide to make a bank and create a dollar
Okay.
currency. And then there's a whole episode run where they do some finance bro bullshit with inflation and fake money to raise the value of gold and take all the gold and
Oh
sell
my
for more paper money.
gosh.
At first that's sick, but then it just goes on for 4 to 5 episodes. And
Are
when
you
something's
serious?
trying to be quirky and funny and a little smartsy with this,
Yeah.
it just starts to get annoying after a while.
No,
But at
for
the same
sure.
time, there's some plot moments that are genuinely good and interesting, with some that are gonna hit and some that are gonna be doing a bit too much.
Bro.
The main avenue of this is the female cast, and they can
Alright.
fulfill whatever horny desire you have. We have
Clearly.
quiet girls, cat girls, leader
Yeah.
girl, crazy girl, clumsy girl, super crazy
The
girl,
whole
girl,
roster.
super
You can't
quiet girl,
miss.
popular girl, princess girl, strong princess
Take your
girl.
pick.
There's a lot of female characters.
Yeah.
A stacked voice acting cast too. Alpha
Oh my
is voiced by
gosh.
Nobara Hori and Mai's voice actor.
Oh,
Delta
cool.
is voiced by Power and the JoJo girl.
Oh my
Lexi
gosh.
is voiced by Tachibana and Mitsuris. Beta is voiced by Rem.
Why are there
Jesus
so many-
Christ, ReZero fans? We got another delusional
Yo.
review here because I have no idea who the fuck Rem is. Point being, the female cast, while being basic, they
Yeah.
all give good performances and fit. I mean, with there literally being 1,000 waifus, they're all
Yeah.
gonna be simple and a little one-dimensional.
Bro does not have
Dynamic
one male in his
makes it
roster, like
genuinely the most
in his
interesting
legion.
part of the series beyond all the degeneracy going on. And
This
seeing
is
how
insane.
concerned they are for Sid, it reminds you that you are single. And also seeing how they interpret his messages and how much they actually care for him. And it's
No.
always super funny because all Sid will do to their affection is drop a one-liner. Where
Damn.
he pulls something completely out of his ass and they take
Like
it as
what?
gospel. If they ask him
Yeah.
why they're not doing something or how he's doing, he'll be like, no, I need to take a shit. He'll
Damn.
be like, oh my god, how do we not think of that? Come
Oh my gosh.
It would actually go down like that in the show.
That
Even
crazy?
the characters not a part of his legion of waifus are really strong in writing, and I think it's clear the writer is insanely
I'm not gonna lie, this would be the type of anime I'd skip, like legit.
good at writing tragic stories and making you feel bad for characters. Like, let's take this wholesome character, Sherry. So
Okay.
Sherry is supposedly the smartest character in the series that lives
Oh,
with her
dope.
father alone because
Alright.
somebody killed her mother.
No.
There and found the body, and then this guy
Trauma.
took her in and became her father. So she's become quiet and reserved, and she's
Uh-huh.
doing deep research into some bullshit, whatever the fuck. I have no idea. Sid, typical rom-com bump. They love eyes, but move on. Then a little while later, Sid finds her, gives her a box of chocolates. And
Why?
From there, of course, she will love him
forever.
As she's going to approach him and develop their relationship, their school is attacked and her classmates are...
Base in mind, he gave her a box of chocolates, now she'll love him forever. This man is still a stranger to you, but okay, I digress.
She has to work with Sid to save them, and her father, who also works at the school, has gone missing. So they need to find him too. Surprise, surprise, the father was not only behind the attack,
what?
The father was the one who killed the mother and never told Sherry.
Okay.
Shadow now, after finding out that the father is a killer and crazy, he kills him. And then
what?
Sherry walks in as to see another one of her parents.
Another trauma!
Nor Shadow ever tell her the truth.
Yo, Sid's an asshole!
Is the one that killed her mother. Then Sherry, the nice girl, completely loses it.
Of course.
And dedicates her life to killing Shadow.
Basically,
All of her other ambitions. Yeah.
Okay, so this is pretty much the plot of like oh my gosh, what is it? Is it Moon Knight or is it oh my gosh, it's a comic. This has already been done. This plot line's already been done before. I promise you.
It can get pretty fucked up. I know that was a little complicated. It will make you think like, wait, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was what?
Sad storylines between
crazy whirlwind.
Feeling like they're not good enough and letting people down. Or the Legion of Waifu feeling like they're not good enough. Like I don't know how depressed the manga is because shit gets so dark. It's like, God,
really?
Damn, what the hell? How did you? Why would you even conceive?
Oh my gosh.
Therapy. And this writer, it's really like one of those kids in class that gets all B's for the most part, but every once in a while he got to ace a test that everyone else failed. Just to remind everyone, he's making a choice not to get good grades, and it's not because he's dumb. It's because he's just a little lazy. This author, more often than not, likes to use his skills to set up a bunch of sick fighting scenes.
Oh,
okay. This whole plot line where Sid saw the sun was red and went into a deep, chilling anime speech where he was like, "The sun is red. The night is wry. We must perch the skies as the end is near." Completely pulling it out of his ass. And this led into a badass 3-episode run where vampires come to life and a vampire queen comes back from the dead. This huge-ass battle. Characters almost die, and it really leaves you almost wondering if
but nobody does.
Schizophrenic maniac that is about to die. Because how is everything he's saying coming true? We have
I don't know.
Terrorists, cults, everything.
Isn't he the one writing the plot himself and like all these like it's oh my gosh.
Women, like too much is going right for him. Right
this is why isekais get a bad rep.
To fight people like this, it might have been explained at some point, but honestly, I missed the explanation or I forgot. It literally has no impact on my enjoyment of the series whatsoever. There's whole plot lines where I did not know what the fuck was going on.
I bet, bro. No shit.
The conversations were enough to let me know what was going on, and more than enough to entertain me. I mean,
my
look
god.
At this fight scene. Look at the effects. I don't care who you are or what you like. This shit is sick. And on top
it looks dope, bro. It's just that like the plot backing it has nothing.
Badass choreography and abilities.
Yeah.
When you get into the fact that Sid is playing a character, you almost start to anticipate moments like this.
I'm atomic.
The show
what?
feels like you're playing a video game where both you and Sid start thinking,
bro, shot through the planets.
It's time to lock in and blow shit up. And oh my god, it's so rare for fight scenes to be this fun and epic, and they pull it off so well. And I know the post Demon Slayer JJK age is a real standard for animation and art style, and for isekai standards, this is like a 9.
It's pretty decent. The animation looks amazing for an isekai. I will say that it looks amazing for isekai. Even though isekais get such bad reps because of like plot lines and storylines like this. Like this is just all over the place and it makes no sense. But it's pretty to look at. The girls are pretty to look at. The fight scenes are pretty to look at. That's what we're going off of.
Really sets the anime apart is the fact that it just doesn't take itself too seriously. I
mean,
one of the main villains is literally called Pervy Asshat. Like
alright, bro.
And even with Sid,
alright, bro.
Power fantasy, you can tell they are openly making fun of themselves in the genre, and it's just so much fun to watch. But what is more fun than the Eminence in Shadow is this video right here where I roast 100 anime to oblivion. Go be pissed off, and don't forget.
Oh my gosh.
Subscribe, and we're just getting started. We're gonna stay consistent.
Alright, bro, you do your thing. Do your thing, bro. Stinky Pete is crazy. I can't believe I'm leaving this up for my outro, but I don't even care. Bro, that was nuts. Like I said, man, this isekai doesn't take itself seriously. Most isekais get a crazy bad rep. I could probably only name like 3 dope isekais on the top of my head, literally. But this was wild, man. This is a legit degenerate anime. And like I'm telling you, bro, they only want you to look at the pretty girls. They only want you to, they're trying to keep you entertained or keep retaining reviewers with pretty girls and pretty fight scenes. And a lot of the time that usually works because the plot for this makes no sense. It's all over the place. Like, bro's making this up as he goes. He's like Batman. He's not like Batman. He's whatever. So, yeah, nuts. But that's all I gotta say with this, man. The King of Degenerate anime. It is pretty damn degenerate. It's pretty damn weird. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. As always, bro, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool jazz. Take care of yourself, bro, and I will talk to you in the next one. Alright, I am gone. What the heck?